Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look that you see here on my face. It's what I use for a date night look. Even though I haven't been out on a date in a long time because we are self-quarantined, this is something that I would do if I was going on a date night with my husband. It's most attention on the eyes. It's pretty simple. I mentioned all the products in this video. It is a talk through, so it might be a little bit long, so grab you a snack. And yeah, if you want to see how I get this date night makeup, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for some reason my camera stopped recording. I don't know why, but I already primed and I, as you can see, started putting on my foundation. I know it looks a little bit darker, but I promise you it's going to match. I am self-tanned right now, so I'm using a darker shade. Down your neck, you want to make sure that you don't look like you're wearing a mask. I'm a little bit quieter today because my daughter is napping, so right now was my time to film because my husband is at work and Mila's taking a nap. I have my little monitor right here where I can watch her. As I was saying, we are not really going out right now or doing much of anything. We are kind of just self-quarantined, but if I was going out, this would be my date night look. I'm gonna use my Fenty Cream Contour. I just stick my beauty blender right in it, and I just pounce where I'm going to cream contour. Everywhere you would just bronze is exactly where you would cream contour. Cream contour for me just makes my makeup last a lot longer. And then I put just a little bit on the sides of my nose. And now I'm just going to go in and blend it and just pouncing it with your beauty blender or your brush, whatever you're going to use. You would just do it very gentle because you don't want to push around your foundation, which is why I use a beauty blender, because it just makes it easier to just pounce it in and not move around any of your foundation. And then I always contour down here because it gives you a shadow. It kind of just makes your double chin disappear because I hate my double chin. Okay, now I'm going to use some concealer, and I'm just going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. My color is in almond, and I'm just going to conceal under my eyes. I use it as an eye primer as well. I also use it to highlight my face, so I'm going to go down the center of my nose. Here on the forehead, just draw a few lines. And then a little bit here on my chin. With my damp beauty blender, I'm going to blend it all out. I know I look crazy right now, but I promise you it's going to come together. Gotta go over it a couple of times to make sure you have no creasing. Okay, after I do that, I will turn my beauty blender around and kind of go over, you know, my cheeks down here, just so it doesn't look like I have all these harsh lines. Then after that, you're going to go ahead and set with a powder everywhere that you put your concealer. So I just go over everything one more time to make sure you don't have any harsh lines. Then I'll go in and set. Where you put your concealer, you're gonna go ahead and set it there. Go in with a powder brush that just looks like this, and I'm gonna dust off my forehead, my nose, and my chin, and also my eyelids, because I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'll let this bake here while I do my eyeshadow, because that if you have any fallout from your eyeshadow, it's gonna fall on the powder and you'll be able to dust it right off. So I'm gonna just do my eyebrows off camera really quickly because it takes a little while, and if you guys want to see like an eyebrow routine, I can do that for you guys too. So I'm gonna just do my eyebrows real quick. So no eyebrows, and we're back with some brows. Okay, once my eyebrows are on, whoa, Sarah's going crazy here. Once my eyebrows are on, I'm gonna jump into my eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow that I'm going to be going for is going to be shimmery and something that pops, because as I said, this is what I would do if I was going on a date night. I love glowy and shiny, and yeah, anything that looks glowy and shiny for me is usually what I go for a date. I just punched myself in the face. Okay. So for this, I'm going to use the ColourPop Nude Mood palette. This is my favorite palette at the moment right now. And it has such beautiful colors that you can use for any kind of an occasion. So I'm just going to go in first with just a lighter brown shade for my crease. And we're just going to fluff this all in your crease, back and forth in like a windshield wipers motion. And it's okay if it looks a little messy at the beginning, because we're gonna pull it all together. So you kind of just brushing that in your crease really nicely. Just like that. So I just used this brown shade right here. And then now I'm going to go in with this one here in the middle. And I'm going to just brush that on the outer corner to the middle of the lid. Kind of doing like a triangle is what I always kind of go for, like hitting it this way and then up. So you kind of get like this little triangle going. And same with the other eye. You want to focus the darker part of it towards the outer corner and keep everything in the front lighter. So like I said, since this is a date, normally I would stop here, but since I'm doing this for a date night look, I'm going to go in with something a little bit darker just on the outer corner. So I'm going to take the color Moody, which is this brown one down here. And once again, I'm only going to hit the outer corner. You can still kind of pull it into the triangle. just like that. I know it looks a little messy, but I promise you I'm going to pull it together and I'm going to show you how. So once again, going here in this triangle motion, keeping that darker shade on the outer corner. Just like that. Then go in with a flat brush just like this, and I'm going to take the color Bluffin', which is this lighter shade here, and this is where I'm going to kind of clean it up. I'm going to go here on the brow bone, and that's cleaning up if you took it too high, because I kind of have a habit of doing that. I kind of take my eyeshadow a little too high. Then after that, you can kind of just buff this over top so you don't have that harsh white line. Just like that. And then we'll go in with the shimmery shade, which is this one here called Wink Wink. I'm just going to use my finger because it's easier for me right now that I don't have any nails. And you're going to just pop this here on your lid. It's such a pretty color, you guys. It's so glittery. I'm not sure if the camera is picking it up, but it is so pretty and so sparkly. This right now, this palette is so like versatile. You can use it for your everyday thing, and you can use it for something super dramatic as well. That's what I love about this palette. I'm thinking that I'm gonna do a giveaway for this palette if you guys are interested in something like that. Once we hit a certain amount of subscribers, I'm thinking I will start with a giveaway with this palette, because like I said, you can use it for anything. It's good on any skin tone. It's just an awesome palette. So yeah, I haven't decided yet for how many subscribers that I'm gonna do it to give away, but I will keep you guys posted and let you guys know, and let you know too what the rules and all that stuff is. So I just keep popping it on there to get the, when you are satisfied with the desired look. So it just looks like this. Then I'm gonna go back in with my brush that I was using for the shadows with no extra product on top, and I'm just gonna buff around, so that way again you don't want to have any harsh lines. Just buff it around like that. Since I was using a shimmery shade as well, I don't want that to mix into my foundation, which is why I bake. But now that I'm done with my shadow, I'm gonna go ahead and just brush all this bake off, and now we have no fallout anywhere on your face. It's not going to mix in with your foundation or anything like that. Dust off all that bake. I'm going to go in with the highlight shade for my brow bone, and I'm just going to place that in my brow bone. I'm using Champagne Pop by Becca, and that's just going to give you that brow highlight. After that, I'm going to go back in one more time with the brush and just clean that up, just like that, nice and simple. You're going to want to take a powder. You can use whatever you baked with if you want, or like me, I like to use another just a powder foundation. So I'm going to take that. I'm just going to use the pad that's in there, and I'm going to put this all over my face. You want to make sure you're going to set your foundation, your creams, everything that you put on your face. You want to go ahead and set it with the powder so that it doesn't move. And then I'm going to go ahead and contour. For this, I'm going to use Hoola, and I'm also going to use a little bit of the Give Me Sun by MAC. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I do. I'll just open them both. This one's a disaster, I know. And I'm going to just swirl my brush just in both of them. And contour. You don't have to use both. That's just what I've been doing lately because I bought the new one, and Give Me Sun is a little bit warmer, which is why I mix them, because I don't want to look too warm. And then that you're gonna just place everywhere that you cream contoured. Just like that. My husband's gonna get home and be like, girl, where are you going? Okay, then I'm gonna take a fluffier brush that looks like this, and I'm going to do the same thing for my nose, but for my nose I'm just going to use Hoola, and I'm gonna brush it along the sides and then over the tip of my nose. Just like that. Perfect. Then I'm going to blush my cheeks. And for blush, I'm using MAC Gingerly, a staple in my collection. This is my favorite. I'm just gonna, as you can tell, shake a little bit off. I love a lot of blush, so that's why I put a lot on. After that, I'm gonna set my eyebrows. I know I told you guys before, but I like to set my eyebrows after everything. That way I get rid of any powder that has fallen into them, and it kind of cleans them out and sets them as well. Just like that. Then I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna highlight because it's date night, so that's the time I highlight the most. I'm taking Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics, and I'm gonna highlight my cheeks. Like this. I don't highlight my nose because I'm oily, so I don't like to look like I have a shiny nose. It's kind of just preference, but for me, because I'm an oily person, I don't like when my nose looks shiny because I feel like it just looks like I'm oily. So I just kind of mostly just hit my cheekbones and the inner corner of my eye. I'll just use a flat brush like this. And I'm just gonna put it here on the inner corner of my eye. That's gonna also brighten your eyes up. I love an inner corner highlight. So once you got that on, I'll go in again with my eyeshadow brush with no extra product, just to get rid of that line so it doesn't look like you just kind of stopped. So that's my that's the last step that I'll do before I spray my face. And like I said before as well, a good face spray is something to have, great to have, because it really truly makes your makeup last all night. Especially here in Texas, it's so freaking hot. My makeup doesn't budge. With this, it's the Urban Decay All Nighter. So I'm just gonna spray my face after you're done, and you're not gonna add any more. You can still add highlight, but after, you're not gonna add any more face powder, obviously no more creams, anything like that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just spray my face. Just like that. I'll take my little fan that I have here and just dry it. So how is it where you guys are? Are you guys still under quarantine? Are you under self-quarantine? Where I'm from, my husband and I, my family, we're still kind of under self-quarantine. We are considered a hot spot right now. So being the paranoid person that I am, I do not leave this house. What about you guys? How is it where you are? Let me know in the comments, because I'm so curious, because I see people doing things like nothing's going on in this world, and it like literally freaks me out. Okay, after that I'm just gonna prep my eyelashes. You never want to put glue on your eyelashes and go directly onto your eye, because I think that's the problem with most people who they don't want to wear eyelashes because they say it's too much of a stroke. They don't stay on, things like that. I think the biggest thing you need to know and do is prep them first, and then just kind of let them hang out while you do the rest of your eye makeup. I always do this. I'll prep my eyelashes with the glue, leave them sitting for a bit while I do my eyeliner, my mascara, even my lipstick sometimes. And then after that is when my eyelashes will be ready to just pop right on. I'm going to pop on my wing liner. I'm using the e.l.f. the e.l.f. liquid liner, just in black. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you guys how I do it right here, because I have to get pretty close to the camera. So I'm going to just pop that on real quick, and I guess I can do it from afar. Let me see. Pretty hard to talk while you're doing eyeliner. Then I'm gonna wing it out, of course, because I always wing out my eyeliner. I basically just draw a triangle. So I always just start on the lid and do, of course, your straight line right across your lid. Be careful, don't look up too much, like too fast or too much, because you can get the eyeliner onto your eye makeup, and that's not fun to clean up. And then I'm gonna draw a line straight out from the side of my eye, just like that. Then I go towards the middle and do another line. It's just like a triangle. And oh, see, I already got some there. And then you just fill it in. Pretty much all I do for my winged liner. And as you can see, what I told you guys not to do, I did, and I got myself some marks right there. But that's okay, because I'm not really going on a date night. This is just what I would do if I was, so I'm not gonna try to make a mess and clean it up. Which is why you have to be super careful when you look up. So sometimes I will take my fan again and try to dry it. This fan comes in so much handy, you guys. It's on, you can find it on Amazon. You can just put like hand fan, and let me tell you, it dries up all your makeup. I'm trying to be so quiet because I don't want to wake up my daughter. Then I'm gonna just take a black kohl eyeliner and I'm gonna fill in my waterline with it, top and bottom. My camera stopped recording. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just filled in my top waterline and my bottom waterline with a kohl pencil. And then for the sake of the video, I'm going to do my lips because I can't stand to look at my lips like this. I'm gonna line my lips with them. I hate that the Kylie liners do this. Why? So I just fill my lips with the liner, and then I'm gonna go in with Kylie lipstick. I always wear Kylie whenever I'm going out or doing anything because this lipstick doesn't budge. Especially for date night when you're going to be eating and drinking, you definitely want to wear a color that is going to stay put, because you don't want your lipstick coming off. Now I'm going to just go in with some mascara on my top lashes. You just want to make sure you put some kind of mascara on your top lashes before you put your falsies on, because then your falsies are going to show through and that's not cute. Then I'm going to hit my bottom lashes and just do a small coat real quick, let them dry. Before it dry, because it just makes it easier to keep, instead of keep trying to pile on mascara that's not drying, it doesn't really build up. So I'll put a small coat, let it dry, and then that's usually when I'll go in with my lipstick and put my lipstick on, and then after that I'll go back in and hit them up again with another coat. By this, your eyelashes should be just about ready to pop on. Mine are still a little tacky, so I'm going to take my handy dandy fan and dry them again a little bit. That line above my eyeliner is driving me crazy, but I'm not gonna mess with it. So you want your glue to look darker gray compared to like the light gray, and that's how you know they're ready to be popped on. This tool also comes in handy. It helps you to get it on there nice and tight and squeeze in your real lashes with your falsies. What a difference falsies make, right? This is why I can't live without falsies anymore. I feel like I just look bald. And I know I've told you guys before, I just use the Ardell Double Ups in the number 203. Those are my absolute favorite eyelashes. They're dramatic, but I love a dramatic lash. Then I'm done with this lash, and I'm gonna pop it back. I'm gonna pop it on this one. And there you go, there's your lashes. I'm gonna go in with one more coat of mascara for the bottom lash, because I love my bottom lashes to really pop as well, because as you can see, my top lashes are very dramatic, so I also want my bottom lashes to be very dramatic. Okay, so my camera died out again. I don't know why it keeps dying, but I finished. I basically just hit my bottom lashes, as I was saying, again one more time with the second coat of mascara. And for the sake of the video, I did highlight the bridge of my nose. Like I said, I'm oily, so I avoid the tip, but I did highlight the bridge of my nose. And this is the final look. This is the look I would do on myself if I was going on a date night with my husband. It's still very soft but glowy. I would say the main attraction is, of course, my eyes, because I have the shimmer, I have the inner corner highlight, and that's exactly what I do anytime I go on a date night. I make the eyes really, really pop. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have not gotten this gum in a while, and it feels good. So I'm just gonna rock this for the rest of the day. Alright, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions on any of the products that I use, feel free to ask. If there's anything else you guys would like to see from me, please go ahead and leave that down below. As I said too, I plan on doing a giveaway on this Nude Mood palette by ColourPop. If that's something you guys are interested in, also let me know that down below if it's something you guys would like me to do, because it's a great palette and anybody can use it. So let me know down below if that's something you guys are interested in, a little giveaway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on your post notifications so you'll know whenever I post a video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And that's it. I hope I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.